Hello, it is Monday and it is a new weekly reading vlog and it is the final week of February. How has this happened? It was like December 2 days ago and somehow it's now like the last week of February. Anyway, so I closed off my vlog fairly early yesterday, but I did finish The Mask Falling. I technically finished it at like 20 past midnight, but I'm counting it that I finished it on Sunday because I don't class it as a new day until I've slept, and I didn't sleep until well after finishing this because I genuinely just sat there or laid there staring at my ceiling for like 20 minutes after finishing it, trying to process this. This was amazing. I have no words. I actually got an e-arc of this on NetGalley, so I need to actually review this and I have no idea how I'm going to put this into words. If you have read my A Court of Silver Flames review that I put on my blog, you will know that it was just rambly thoughts. Non-spoiler ones, but just rambly thoughts. So, yeah, it's going to be the same for this. But I absolutely loved this and it ripped my heart out, and the ending just got me, and I need book 5 now, but this only just come out this month, so I ain't getting book 5 anytime soon, which makes me sad. But this got 5 stars, which I was actually quite shocked. I think the others have got 4 stars. Yeah, I think the others in the series have had 4 stars, but this one got 5. I think this is my favourite in the series so far. It was so good. Oh, but yeah. And then today, oh, also, for Woody's Roundup Readathon, this was my Slinky Dog prompt to read a book over 450 pages. So, yeah. And then today, I started reading Soulbinder and finished reading Soulbinder. This again got 5 stars. Like, this haul was so good, and for most of this book my heart was breaking because of a certain thing, and the ending was so satisfying. It made me happy, but also I need the next book. And I have the next book. I have the whole series, but I'm not going to get to this anytime soon. But yeah, this was amazing, and this was for my Aliens prompt to read a book with a green cover. So yeah, I'm actually this whole series I've listened along with the audiobook because Joe Jameson is the best narrator ever, and like, it is possible to be in love with a voice. I don't know what this man looks like, but his voice is just beautiful, and I just love him as a narrator. So yeah, and Steph has been doing some Patreon reading sprints. We're on the last sprint now, so I am going to read a little bit more of Fix Your Attitude. I should really read more of Kingdom Flesh and Fire, but I think I'm gonna have that as my thing for tomorrow because I just want fan fiction tonight. So I'm going to read some more of Fix Your Attitude. So yeah, pretty okay Monday to already have a book done for the week. Quite happy with that. Hello, it is Tuesday and I'm feeling pretty good today. Like yesterday I was a bit off. I didn't say anything, but I was feeling a bit off. But today I feel a bit better, and I think it's partly because I have just looked at my TBR for this month and I've still got about 30% left of the fanfiction I'm reading. However, if you don't include that, this is all I have left, and I'm halfway through this one. How amazing have I done this month? I'm really happy with this month, like really happy. So yeah, I think Jade's doing some Patreon sprints tonight, so I'm hoping to get a fair bit further into this. I don't know if I'll finish it. I've still got like 300 pages, but you never know. I might manage to finish it tonight, which if I do, this is all I have. Because Fix Your Attitude isn't going to take me long to read. I've got like 30% and I've been doing a couple of chapters a night before I go to bed because it's on my phone. AO3. And this is only 460 pages, so I can probably get this done if I get this done tonight, I can probably get this done by Thursday. So read this Wednesday and Thursday. Maybe. I am going to listen to the audiobook for Havenfall probably tomorrow because a lot of my jobs in work tomorrow are the type where I don't really have to think. It's just a lot of formulas, a lot of copying and pasting. So it's nothing really that I have to sit there and think about. Obviously there's the odd email I'll have to reply to, but I can always just pause when I do that. So yeah, I don't actually know how long the audiobook for Havenfall is, but that's, even if I don't get it finished tomorrow while I'm working, I'll get it finished Thursday while I'm working, because again, Thursday is a similar thing, to be fair. Most of my days are similar things like that. But, you know. Also, I've just realised I need to clean my makeup brushes because I've gone back to slacking and that's not good. So I think I might clean my makeup brushes. I've still got half an hour left of my lunch break and I could, not that one, I could read, or I could do something productive and clean my brushes. But that's not going to even take me half an hour, so I could do both. But yeah, I thought I would just come in and give you a little update. I cannot believe I've done so well on my TBR. I am loving this. I'm very happy with this. And I've just taken another picture for my Instagram thing that I want to do in a few weeks. My hair feels like really bushy today though, like look at it. Ah. Also, my roots are so bad. I can't remember if I mentioned this in a previous vlog or something, but I cannot wait for payday at the end of this week because I am ordering more bleach and more orange. I don't need more red. The red's still pretty, the red's still going. Plus I get the red from a different place. So yeah, I cannot wait. But yeah, this morning while I've been working, I've been watching Horrible Histories because I realised I haven't watched it in a while. And I really want to watch, because Disney Star is now a thing, and I really want to watch Modern Family because I remember watching Series 6, but I don't actually remember Series 6. So I'm going to rewatch Series 6 and then continue on because I'm pretty sure all 11 series of Modern Family are now on Disney Star. So that is going to be my like thing to watch while working once I've finished Horrible Histories. But I want to finish Horrible Histories first. Me and my boyfriend have started watching Parks and Recreation and we are already on, I think we're on series 3. No, we're not on series 3 yet because Adam Scott isn't into it. We must be coming up to the end of series 2 though, because Adam Scott's going to be coming into it soon and I'm so excited because he's like my favourite character. Ben Wyatt is like the best character ever. I love him. So yeah, we have been watching Parks and Recreation because we finished our rewatch of Brooklyn Nine-Nine because he had not seen series 6. He has now seen series 6 and we are ready for season 7, which is coming to Netflix in March, at the end of March I think. So we've got like a month to watch Parks and Recreation before Brooklyn Nine-Nine comes to Netflix again. But yeah, so that was my update. I will hopefully check in with you later. I say that, but Tuesdays tends to be the day that I always forget, so I'll maybe talk to you later today, if not tomorrow. I did not forget to update you. So I have been on Jade's Patreon sprints all evening, and she did a thing where she would like pick people to come and join her on the sprints, which was really fun, and I was one of the ones that was picked, and it was so lovely getting to actually chat and then be in the chat when other people got picked on the next sprints, and it was just so lovely. And thanks to Jade mentioning it about my channel, people subscribed, and I hit my 300 subscriber goal. I was on like 200 and I think it was 288 or 291. I'm not exactly sure, but it was like close to 300. And I had a low-key goal to hit 300 by my birthday, which is the end of March, and I didn't see myself actually hitting it because I always feel awkward about like plugging my channel on like Twitter and things. Yeah, I will share the hell out of other people's and I now have 321. I'm so happy. But onto books. I read more of this. I did not finish it. To be fair, I didn't actually see myself finishing it tonight, but this is all I have left. I have a little over 100 pages. I think I have like 120 left. I am not going to read any more tonight because it's midnight and I'm tired. But I'm loving this. This book is so good. However, I did get some mail earlier, not long after my last update, and it's beautiful. So I ordered this from Flickerwix. It's Poppy and Hawk. Like, look. It's absolutely stunning. However, I'm keeping it in this until I get a frame for it because I don't want a chance at getting ruined. So it's staying in. It's going to stay in there till I get the frame. So yeah, I absolutely love this print. Absolutely love this book. And yeah, I am gonna go and I will chat to you tomorrow. Hello, it is Wednesday and I don't have any reading updates as of yet today. However, my makeup looks good right now, so I thought I would just come and say hi whilst it still looks good. But I am a bit work-wise today. I just don't have any motivation for it. But what's new? This morning's been a bit hectic with emails, which I hate it because it means I spend more time on my emails than actually doing my work, which is really annoying. And I know my emails are part of my work, but it's not the point. I like doing my tasks and then emails, but today it's been one of those days where I've had to do emails then tasks and I don't like it. But anyway, enough about that. I'm really happy today, non-work wise, not for even any particular reason. I think it's just because I'm going to be tuning in to Becca's Patreon sprints tonight and I'm really looking forward to it. I did not know she was doing sprints, and then this morning she posted to her Patreons that she's doing sprints tonight, so I'm really looking forward to that. It's a sprint heavy week this week because we had Steph's Patreon sprints on Monday, Jade yesterday, Becca tonight, and then Ashley's doing some tomorrow, which is really cool. So yeah, I'm kind of glad because then they're less likely to do any on Friday because I won't be able to join in on Friday because it's my boyfriend's birthday. So it's takeaway and Parks and Rec. So yeah. But my aim for tonight is to finish Kingdom of Flesh and Fire. I have 120 pages left, so that's probably like 2, maybe 3 sprints, depending on how quickly I manage to get through it, which is very exciting. I'm so excited to get to the ending and see what everyone's talking about with the ending, but at the same time I'm so scared because the third book isn't out until April. Yeah. But having said that, I am really excited because I'm hoping to be able to listen to some of the Havenfall audiobook this afternoon. I was going to listen to it this morning, but because I had to deal with so many emails, I didn't want a chance either type in the book quotes into emails or just missing the book completely. But this afternoon looks like it's going to be more basic everyday tasks, so it'll be a lot easier. So this morning I just sort of like stuck BookTube on in the background and caught up with some BookTube videos. So I've just filmed my March TBR, and considering it's the first month I'm not doing a readathon, and yes, I'm doing Becca's 48-hour bookoplathon, but that's only a 2-day readathon. I'm not counting that as breaking my rule for no readathons because it's 2 days. So even though I've not got any like major readathons, I have 15 books on my TBR. 15! Technically 14 books and 1 graphic novel. So yeah, and to be fair, they're all fairly small books apart from 3, so it's fine. But yeah, so I thought I'd give you the update. I will probably forget later, although I said that yesterday and I did not forget, so we'll see. So it is later and I remembered again. Look at me doing well this week. So I've been doing Becca's Patreon sprints. We are on another sprint, so I will be getting back into reading in a second, but on the last sprint I finished. I actually have no words. This book, oh my god, this ending. I don't want to wait until April the 20th for book 3. The ending. Also, there's something that I'm just waiting to happen and it's not happening, and I'm like, if it does not happen in book 3, I'm gonna like lose it. It's something I need, okay? But yeah, the ending was like I can't just. So it's no surprise this come out on Corporal as a 5-star, just like From Blood and Ash did, and yeah, I cannot wait for book 3, even though it's gonna hurt me. This was my Big Baby prompt, which for the life of me I cannot remember what the actual prompt was for Big Baby. I'm gonna check. Okay, so this was the Big Baby prompt for Woody's Roundup Readathon, which is to read a book you are intimidated by, because I was scared going into this. Like, this is so intimidating. Not only are these books hella chunky, but I've heard so many people saying things about this, and yeah, but it lived up to my expectations and more, apart from the one thing that I need to happen in book 3 because it didn't happen in this book. But yeah, so that's done. I was gonna read more of Fix Your Attitude, however I'm not going to do that tonight. I'm going to start my final book. So obviously Fix Your Attitude is on my TBR, but I'm already like 70-something% through that. So I'm going to go on to my last book of my TBR. Got my bookmarking ready on page 1. We're in the middle of a sprint with Becca, and I think she's going to do one more sprint after this. So hoping I can get to at least the 50-page mark, hopefully. If I remember rightly, I read the first 2 books pretty quickly. So we'll see. I'm probably not going to update you again tonight. I will just let you know how I got on tomorrow. Hello, it is Thursday. It's really late. This is going to be a really quick update. I did not manage to finish Finale tonight, but I only have like 140 pages left. So I'm very happy with my progress tonight. I'm feeling a bit off today. Work was just not fun. And at one point I actually hit my head on the table, which actually helped stop a stress headache actually hitting me, which was weird, but okay, that's a thing. But yeah, I feel like I need to have a really good cry, but at the same time I don't want to. So yeah, that's a thing. I don't really know, but oh well, we'll see how tomorrow goes. I'm just really glad it's Friday tomorrow, and also payday. And also, forgot to mention, yesterday I started listening to the audiobook for Havenfall. I listened to a little bit more. Today I'm now like 65% through. I still love it just as much as I did the first time. And I think I'm enjoying it more this time because I'm savouring it more. The first time I read it, I literally devoured it in like 3.5 hours. But this time I'm sort of like taking it slow. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. But I thought I'd just give you that bit of a quick update. Sorry it wasn't a better update. And yeah, I'm gonna try and have a bit of a cry. Maybe it'll help release some like tension or something. I don't know why I'm so happy about the thought of crying. I just, you know, when you're like, I feel like my tear ducts are like blocked up. Like my brain feels like the only thing that's gonna make it feel better is if I cry. I don't know. I will check in with you again tomorrow. Hello, it is Friday, and really, again, they're still doing works on their garden. So I thought I would just come and check in because I never wear blue lipstick. I absolutely love this lipstick, but I never wear it. I'm never brave enough to wear it. But for my like little Instagram thing I'm doing, I needed to. And I actually really love it and think this might be a new thing for me. I really like it. Anyway, I'm not sure if I'm going to update you again later. I plan on this afternoon while I'm finishing work. I'm on my lunch break at the moment. I'm just going to talk over her. I plan on finishing the audiobook for Havenfall whilst I work tonight, this afternoon. She's distracted me. And then I'm hoping to finish finale today, but I doubt it's going to happen. It's my boyfriend's birthday today, so, you know, not really going to have time to read Parks and Rec and Takeaway. But yeah, so I thought I'd just check in now, just in case I don't get a chance to later, and also this lipstick's not going to look this good later, so yeah. Hello, it is Saturday, and I have only done a little bit of reading today, but I have made very good progress. So yesterday was Dean's birthday, so we got KFC, binge watched some Parks and Rec, and then today binge watched Parks and Rec, and we got waffles, and I still feel sick from the waffles even though it was hours ago. They were so good though, so worth it. But I did finish the audiobook for Havenfall, put it through a CawPile. No surprise, it got 5 out of 5 again. Really enjoyed my reread, and I'm so ready to dive into Phoenix Flame tomorrow. I'm so excited. However, I was going to start it tonight, but I did not charge my Kindle, so I'm going to have to charge my Kindle tonight so that I can read Phoenix Flame tomorrow. But I did finish finale, and this got 4 stars. Now, I did not enjoy this as much as I enjoyed Legendary. I wouldn't say I was disappointed with it, but if I compare it to how much I enjoyed Legendary, to be fair, all 3 books in this series all got 4 stars each. So star wise, they're on the same level. But I don't know, there was something about Legendary, I just loved it so much more. I think it could be because no, that's a spoiler, I can't say that. That I do have a theory on why I think maybe like this one didn't hit the mark as much as Legendary, but I'm not sure I can say anything without spoilers. But yeah, I did enjoy this and I did like the ending. It did go a different way to what I was thinking, because I saw a spoiler for something and that never happened, so maybe I didn't see a spoiler, but I literally spent the whole book thinking a certain thing was going to happen, and then it did happen, but then something else happened to stop that, and I was like, huh? This is going to make no sense because I'm trying not to do spoilers. But yeah, apparently I didn't get spoiled for this, which is good. So this was my Woody's Roundup Readathon for Mr. Potato Head, a book featuring disguises, which means I have 30% left of Fix Your Attitude, and then I have completed my TBR for February. Because technically Phoenix Flame is on my March TBR, but I want to get to it this month, but I don't want to wait. Also, I got some amazing book mail. So first off, my February Litjoy came, which was awesome. It is an amazing box and I really liked it. However, my Fairy Loot Ember and the Ashes set came. These are gorgeous. Let me show you them. So we have Ember and the Ashes. We have this gorgeous on the naked cover. End papers are stunning. Amazing. Torch Against the Night. End papers are the same, but we've got this. Reaper at the Gates, green. And Sky Beyond the Storm. And this now means that I can finally read this book, because I have read books 1 to 3 and I have not read book 4 yet, because I had those ones in paperback, which I've now given to my mum, because I was getting these. I don't even have room for the hardbacks because I didn't think to leave space, because I'm clever like that. But yeah, I can finally read this now, which makes me really happy. So I'm going to speak to Jazz and Kelly, because obviously we buddy read the other 3 books in the series, so I'm going to speak to them and see when they would like to buddy read this, and I cannot wait. It also came with an art print, which is going to be really reflective. Look, oh, it's gorgeous. But yeah, I am, also I have Candy Kittens. I have the watermelon ones because they're my favourites, next to peach, but you can't get peach in the UK shops. However, I got Dean the mango ones. I cannot eat mango, but I tried one. Oh my god, they were so good. Not as good as these, but they were good. So, having said that, I'm not going to quite wrap up this vlog yet. I do want to finish Fix Your Attitude, so I'm going to settle in with my phone, put my Kindle on charge ready for tomorrow, settle in with my phone, finish Fix Your Attitude, and I will check back in with you when I've done that and officially completed my TBR. It is a little bit later and I have finished Fix Your Attitude. Oh, that was an intense few chapters. Ooh. I actually really enjoyed that fanfic. It's not the best fanfiction I've ever read, and the writing did get quite low on Corpile, but the smut was good and I quite liked the ending. So it got a 4-star overall. So that was my Barbie prompt, which is to read a book you have unrealistic expectations for. Because let's be real, we always have unrealistic expectations for fan fictions, don't we? So that's it. I have officially completed my February TBR. I still need to colour in Mr. Potato Head and Barbie, because what I've been doing for Woody's Roundup Readathon is colouring in the character once I have finished the book. As you can see here, I DNF Stranger Dreamer, but I replaced it with a different book. So I'm really happy with this. I've read 19 books this month. The thing is, I wish I could say like some of them were like graphic novels, but they're not. Apart from A Court of Frost and Starlight, which is like just over 200 pages, and Persuasion, that's just over 200 pages, they're all proper big books. Some of them are like chunky. I'm really happy with this month. This is the happiest I've been with my reading for a while, and I really hope I can carry this energy into March when I'm not doing a readathon. But at the same time, I'm just gonna take it as it goes in March. I'm not gonna like try and rush through anything. I do want to continue watching Narcos, not tonight because I'm too tired tonight, but I do want to continue watching Narcos. So I don't think I'm going to read 19 books in March unless I just read loads of volumes of Giant Days, because I haven't read any of those this year. So I do kind of want to. But I've now read 30 books this year. No, 31. I've now read 31 books this year. And we're only 2 months in. How? This is, I'm really happy with this. I am so happy. I don't know if you can tell. I'm really happy. This has put me in such a good mood. Like, oh, yes. I do need to still write my review for The Mask Falling, but I just can't bring, like, I'm struggling. I feel like it's just going to be babbling mess like my Akasuf one was. But I'm going to wrap this vlog up because I'm just babbling now. I hope you enjoyed this week's vlog. I hope you've managed to get some reading done, or just something productive or fun. And yeah, if you liked this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Bye!